Alright, and now it's the 7th episode. Ooh, gotta get quick slash and whatnot, so probably a sign that I should go to the Kingdom's Edge at this point. But before doing that, I will go and complete the White Palace. I'll refrain from doing the Path of Pain for a little while at least. But I do have enough stuff to do the White Palace, so that's fine. And I'll just go ahead and do that. Now, since I just loaded up the game, I don't have any soul, so this King's Mold will be a little bit less easy than normal. But I probably should have just used Fluke Nest instead. Yeah, that would have been easier. Did lose one mask. But that's alright. And now there will be freely available soul from these wing molds here. And the bench up there will allow me to heal up at no cost. And so now I am ready for the second King's Mold. And that'll be fantastic. And after that will be the actual platforming. And I will use quite a few of the skips, including the one area where P-Float really shines, which is in here at one of the side branches from the sort of, I don't know, core of the White Palace, like the central room. And that'll be fantastic because I don't feel like doing this legitimately. It would take too long. I mean, I'm gonna do most of it without major glitches, but just that one area which we're coming up on, well, I'll probably just do it later, since this left side actually requires some effort. Yeah. There we go. And then super dash for the skip. Wow, okay. And that's great. Oopsie daisy, almost mistimed that. Pretty much did mistime it, but that's alright. Don't have full soul, but I don't need to heal yet, so that shouldn't be much of a concern. Here is like the main issue I have with the White Palace. There we go. I should probably like focus more on timing rather than talking. And that'll probably make it a bit easier. Just barely avoided getting hit by that saw on the way, I don't know, forward. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Might as well heal, even though I am closing in on like the bench, I think, unless there's some other stuff. Okay, there's that entry. It's actually not necessary to kill all the enemies in the White Palace, since their entries are unlocked automatically upon leaving or getting the fragment. And here is where I will do float, since it is the best location to use it, since you just skip an entire branch of the White Palace pretty much instantly, and that's that. Very good. There, and this will be like the final stretch, which will require me to actually platform rather than skip past everything. Oops. It's not strictly necessary to, I don't know, deactivate those wing molds. Whoops. but it does make it easier to go upwards. Less of a risk of getting hit into the saw blades. Here, basically, just super dash spam to cling onto the walls. Mistime that. Okay. There we go. Should be pretty close to. Didn't quite pogo there, unfortunately. There we go. Heal up, why not? Oopsie daisy. Dashed a bit too high there. There we go. I still have Howling Wraiths, so again, I do need to go to the Kingdom's Edge and whatnot. Okay. And that should be like the last, I don't know, challenge in this area. There is like one more skip that I need to do coming up, which is a bit difficult. Oh my god. Okay. That's terrible. Might as well just like get some soul in case I need it. Okay, so this is like... Okay, first try. I usually have the most trouble on that skip, since I don't have like a good feel for the spot on the wall that I need to wall jump off, but that was fine. And now we're done with the White Palace. I will probably come back and do the Path of Pain later. I don't know, sometime after, oh my gosh, after I get full health, I guess. Just to make it so that the 2 King's Molds at the end are less likely to kill me, and obviously that would be terrible. I don't know, get this secret room. Not really necessary. Might as well sit on the throne, listen to the little tune. Okay, and then that should be... No, I haven't fought the Traitor Lord since I don't have Shade Cloak, right. Again, I really need to get to Kingdom's Edge and do all that stuff, because it's blocking me from progressing very much. I don't think I have the Tram Pass, and that's largely a result of the fact that I haven't really explored Deepnest that thoroughly yet. So, my charm build's fine right now, so Queen's Station, I guess, is the closest stag to Deepnest. And also, this provides an opportunity for me to get that Mask Shard near the Mantis Lord's Deepnest entrance. And that's gonna be fun. How many Mask Shards? Ooh, none. Okay, so let's see. I'm 4 Mask Shards away from full health. Right. So there's that one. There's the Flower Quest, which I could probably do at this point. There is Crystal Guardian 2, and there's that one in the Hive. So yeah, I'm well on my way to getting full health. All I need is basically just Kingdom's Edge again, and yeah. Let's see here. That's not the map, by the way. There is a Whispering Root left of Leg Eater, but I'm too lazy to get that now, so I might as well just take this path instead of like the Mantis Lord's one. Hold on, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to be getting the Mask Shard. So I do indeed need to take the other route. But Spore Shroom, oh my god, this is quite a dilemma. Actually, I'll just take the Mantis Lord's path. I think I haven't gotten this grub yet. Just barely. I have Fluke Nest, not Shade Soul. Yeah, that is the only like downside. Oh, never mind. I'm a bit more thorough than I expected. That's one of the downsides to Fluke Nest, is that it's not ranged and not piercing. So there are very few, but they do exist, very few instances where Shade Soul actually would do more damage, notably when there are several enemies lined up and it just, I don't know, double hits all of them. That would be extremely useful. But it's quite rare that Fluke Nest is outdone by Shade Soul. So, you know, that's fine. Oop, kill that Shroomling for no reason whatsoever. I have found that Shroomal warriors, these guys, oops, the journal entry requires such a large number of them compared to like other enemies. I've just noticed that it's quite a bit more tedious to farm up Shroomal warriors and Shroomal ogres compared to like, I don't know, the Fungoons or really any other Fungal Wastes enemy. Of course, the Sporgs would be quite easy to get if you don't just avoid all of them. And that's why I'm probably gonna kill the overwhelming majority. Okay, well that was terrible. Overwhelming majority of the Sporgs in this room specifically. Although it is quite dangerous since they do 2 hearts, masks rather, not hearts, what am I talking about? 2 masks of damage, and that is, okay, Fluke Nest again, very strong, missed like 7 Geo there. And then we'll make our way down further, getting closer to the mask shard. Bunch of, what are those called? Funglings, I think, are the small floating guys. 15 more Geo here. Yeah. Just killing like the majority of enemies that I've encountered here, just to, I don't know, inflate the journal count, journal entry completion. So that guy got hit by, yeah, a lot of Fluke Nest projectiles, so it was noticeably easier to kill him. There's still like, oh my gosh, still some more enemies to kill. Wow, that was nice. Double hit there. Just got the Shroomling entry. Now, I'm not going to farm for the journal like within episodes. I'm just like, as you can tell, just go ahead getting entries along the way if I can, and if not, I'll just not, you know, just refrain from spending time doing that. Okay, well, this place, let's start over. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though, if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map? Super cheap, because Cornifer's frightened and all that. There's still 2 geonodes in this very room. Getting like kind of worthless at this point. I mean, compared to 2200 geo, 15 isn't really that much, but I do like to complete all of them. Just break all the nodes. Hopefully I don't get hit. Alright. Great. There should be a dirt carver. Oh boy. 2-shotting? Yeah, that's good. That's mainly why I avoided Deepnest, because dirt carvers and the like much more easily dealt with a coiled nail at this point. Mistimed to pogo. Classic. Don't feel like getting that, although Ooh, boy, mistimed that very badly. There we go. I mean, it's not that bad. But, granted, this would be a lot easier with gathering swarm, but that would waste the charm notch. Not like I'm using Dream Wielder to its full capacity, but I do prefer it over gathering swarm. I don't know. Just personal preference. There we go. The reason I'm climbing back up here, oh boy, is that first of all, I have to get one of the grubs here. Didn't quite platform up fast enough to avoid these dirt carvers, or rather that one dirt carver that spawned prior to me running past it. One unfortunate thing is that a few of the geo drops from these nodes are going to bounce down into the pit. Yeah, not a huge loss. This should just be dead moss kin or whatever, mossy vagabond, and that'll be actually I already did get that entry from the Queen's Gardens path, so that was completely useless. There's another grub. That's probably way too high. Okay, that's another charm for me. Let's see here. That white fragment doesn't quite count as a charm yet. Only King Soul and Void Heart will contribute to the completion percentage. So I do need to like fight the Trader Lord and whatnot, and that'll be much better. The Trader Lord should be missed it, unfortunately. Doesn't take too long to get back up, but would have been more efficient to actually get in here without having to climb back up. Hopefully I don't get harassed too badly by dirt carvers. Yeah, one or two will spawn. Okay, somehow that dirt carver took 3 hits to die. I mean, obviously it didn't die, but like presumably it would have taken 3 hits had it not buried underground. There we go, and this should be just the mimic room. The actual grub is in a consistent location, so it's fine. Triple kill right there, that was pretty good. I just killed them just because there's the journal entry, and it's, oh boy, more fun to do that than to just repeat the trial, I guess. Yeah. The Trial of the Fool, that is, the one with the grub mimic inside. There's also a few in Crystal Peak, so I don't know. I don't know the logistics of like how many grub mimics you actually need to kill, but the Crystal Peak area and boy howdy. And what do you call? I'm gonna die. Okay, Crystal Peak and Deepnest, right? That's where I'm at right now. Should give you enough to complete the grub mimic entry, but I don't know. Not quite sure about that. Might as well break all these floors, even though it's completely irrelevant. Dashed way too late. Yikes. Okay. Dashed early. Overcompensating is quite fun, and by fun I mean not at all. Nosk? Yeah. Okay, so did I get the Hollow Nest crown, or I may have? I don't think so. So there's that. There's the Nosk one, and there's the trial, and that should be enough for Pale Ore. So yeah, I usually Let's think about this. Not fluke nest, what am I doing? Dream Wielder isn't really gonna do much, because I'm not going to actually use it. So, just as, I don't know. Like, I would prefer not to overcharm. Might as well just leave that slot empty. I don't know. It's probably not a good idea, but I would prefer not to overcharm simply because it's Steel Soul and okay, Husks again die in one hit, so that's fantastic. Amazing. So yeah, I don't want to take on the extra risk of double damage, even if it is for Nosk. I mean, it's probably fine, but I always seem to take at least like 1 or 2 hits against Nosk. Simply because I haven't gotten his pattern down yet. And that's pretty sad, pretty unfortunate. That's alright though. With 8 HP it shouldn't be that risky. A little spooky here. The silence, broken only by swings of the nail and dashing through the frigid air. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably not frigid, by the way. It's more like turgid. I'm just using all my adjectives today, aren't I? So yeah, Nosk Bite. Fun time. I could duplicate the pale ore, not the notch. What am I talking about? I might, just to like make sure I have enough, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. And then he's gonna dash. Oops, missed that one. Oopsie daisy. Sealing attack is actually the worst. Okay, I probably shouldn't have dashed straight into an acid bubble, but you know, I've done worse things in the game. Maybe. Not really, to be honest. Ouch. Missed him with that. Don't have enough soul to heal. Oopsie daisy. Let's see if I can actually deal with this better. Okay. I was quite close to getting hit, but I didn't. Ouch. As you can see, I am not prepared to deal with Nosk attacks. I mean, oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, so I do not have the best strategy against Nosk, but that's mainly a result of the fact that it's not necessary to have a good strategy. So, you know, I just really haven't found the need to improve against this boss. You know, Super Dash probably would have been a good idea, but anyway, there's that. A third of the way to the final upgrade, and that'll be good. Let's see here. I need 3 more vessel fragments. There's one here in Deepnest, which I'll get on my way to the Kingdom's Edge, or like shortly before. I don't know. It depends like what you count as on my way. If it's like after beginning the journey, then I don't know. Then the Deepnest vessel fragment will be after starting. But if you count on my way as like, I don't know, physically on the tram bound to Kingdom's Edge from the Ancient Basin, it's all really just like shrouded in semantics. Oh, kept going a little too far there. But yeah, that's pretty good. Grub boy here. Ah, yeah. I probably should have fired it higher up just to have a chance at killing the big boy deep hunter or whatever the fuck they're called, but I didn't. But yeah, Shade Soul will be better for, well, this combat room where I will save Zote, but I don't know about that. Grey Prince Zote is actually probably the worst boss fight, or like the worst of my fights. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just really bad at Grey Prince Zote. First of all, since it's a lot more recent than any of the other bosses. Well, obviously, White Defender also is classed into that. I don't know, time frame, but like with Zote, now that there's actually like a meaningful reason to get the golden statue and whatnot, I don't know. I'm not quite good enough at dodging to achieve that regularly. It is possible, but I can't really do that consistently, so there's that. It's just really sloppy, but I'll just fight the first version, first dream dream version of Zote. I don't know. I mean, I could try it, because getting defeated won't kill me, but just warning you in advance that I am actual trash at Grey Prince Zote. So there's that. Zote finally shut up after I saved him, so that's nice. A little bit of a respite. And this is the tram pass, and that'll be good, since I'll actually be able... Oh, I already opened that, right? Okay. So tram pass, good. Making sure I don't already have the tram pass for some reason or another. Shade Soul is amazing. However, I do sort of feel the inclination to keep these alive, simply for the dirt carvers, since, again, Hunter's Journal and whatnot. Ouch. Can't quite heal up here, because this will give me an opportunity to use the Dream Nail, I guess. I don't know. So like Hatchers, including all of the dirt carvers they spawn, give like 110 geo each, which is pretty good. And obviously it takes quite a bit of time to kill all of the dirt carver spawns and whatnot, and of course I'm missing 2 of them now, since they've spawned like prior to this area. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you can just like hide in here until they spawn all the dirt carvers, and then just smack them from below. Gathering Swarm would be pretty good here for picking up all the geo, but I don't have it. And this also is an opportunity to see the, I don't know, the inaccuracy of either the top of the tram's hitbox or the Carver Hatcher hitboxes, since they actually, well, here they will hit me, but like up on this platform, as you can see, collision doesn't occur, and there we go. That's all 4 of them there. One of them is a bit higher than the others, since, I don't know, it's like stuck on top of the other Carver Hatcher hitboxes. So there's that. That's kind of interesting. And now I'll take like the left path from this room and go down to Galleon and whatnot. And then from there, go to the Beast's Den and get the second... Wow. Now Galleon would be much better, much easier of a fight with Fluke Nest, obviously. And that is a given for pretty much anything. But, I mean, there's a bench right there. But this is like sort of a trade-off between, I don't know, keeping the single lifeblood, heart, mask, whatever. Or getting insane damage, and I don't know what I'm talking about, actually. Since I only have Howling Wraiths, actually, this is gonna be pretty bad. And with Nail +3, it'll be even worse since the spell damage hasn't really increased. Oh, a fellow warrior out here. I thought I was the only one brave enough and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galleon, the strongest warrior in Hollownest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Sure thing, Galleon. I'm actually terrible at dodging the scythes, so this is gonna be fun. And with Shade Soul, and not Fluke Nest, it's gonna be very, very bad. Okay, first hit of damage there already. Yikes. The problem is, this big scythe, like, actually aims directly at me. Or close. Okay, well, 5 hits, is pretty terrible, to be honest, but that was okay. Unbelievable. I am defeated at last. So this is what it feels like to be bested. Still though, I am strong, am I not? When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. Yes, he sent you here to test me, didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. I am ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I, let us leave this place together. Okay, good for you. 2020, fantastic. 400 more, 380 actually. Yeah, and then that'll be fine. I think I still have White Defender and Grey Prince Soat to do. Oh, there probably is something there that I missed. But like, that's 2620. There are a few other things that I mark off. That's 250, so that's like 2870. Just like figuring out the essence. There should be a 3208 when I'm done. So like 2870. There's a few whispering roots, so that'll maybe be like 2950. And there's some other source of essence that I've neglected to count. Let me first of all make sure there are no little weavers coming after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's one more. Dream Warrior. That'll be probably 100 essence. Well, I don't know. It'll probably work out in the end. This is like the last blood sack I was aware of. I actually discovered it, quote unquote, in a playthrough maybe like a month ago. So that is pretty neat. Obviously, it was in the game since release, but like I didn't find it for some reason. Oops. Aw, I was hoping to like knock him up and then like get to the top that way, but this is fine as well. There's a whispering root somewhere in here, so I'm gonna go get that as well. Whoo. There's that. Oopsie daisy. Get some essence and whatnot. hopefully I don't forget that one essence down there. I'll just get it now, just to be sure. There's an easy way to kill the this dude stalking Devout by just hitting him from below, but I don't know about that. That should be enough to kill him with one more nail hit. Yeah, that's good. I don't really need to break this shortcut, but I will anyway, since it's giving me anxiety. I don't know. I just want to, like, do everything I can in the game. Pretty much what I've done for most of my playthroughs. Just like 110%, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's fine. Aw, didn't quite get enough hits with it. Are you kidding me? How did I miss so much of the descending dark? That makes no sense. Okay, I'm not gonna have enough soul to fireball. I might actually, but I'm not counting on it, because if I don't, then I'll be disappointing. So I'll just hopefully find another little weaver somewhere to get some soul from, because it's a lot easier to break the hidden wall in the weaver's den with fireball than it is to break it with your nail. There we go. Yeah, I actually would have had enough soul, since there are two, what are they called? Deep hunters inside the weaver's den, so that would have been perfectly fine. Oops. Oh wow. Okay, so there are a few more essence, I don't know, blobs. Oh boy. Down here at the very bottom. Okay. And that one up there should be the last one? Question mark? Yep, there's that rumble. Indicating that I indeed got all the essence in here. And so now, Weaver Song, there's a Rancid Egg as well, but that's like not even useful. Let's see here. 16 out of 22. That doesn't seem that good. Cool thing here is these spikes don't kill you. The rest of them do though, so I'm actually dodging them. But that's kind of interesting. Whoops. Anyway. Didn't even notice that I was fireballing. It was too late. However, again, Deep Hunters here do provide enough soul to fireball anyway. Ouch. I was hoping... Oh my gosh. I was hoping the Deep Hunter would aim a bit to the left and the dash would, you know, obviously take me out of the trajectory, but didn't really work since I was right against the wall already. So that's sad. So here there's an upward path, and that is the path from Queen's Gardens. Yeah? Is there anything here though? I don't think I've been to Queen's Gardens yet. Oh my god. So that is good opportunity, but I don't know, I feel like killing Hera would be a better use of my time than going to Queen's Gardens, but again, Queen's Gardens will... Oh my god, why do I keep jumping into the spikes? I'll just go to the Beast Den. It's fine. Why not? There's also a grub here and like plenty of shortcuts to be opened. Fun thing is there was actually a stag, not a stag, a toll here in a few patches back. But that was removed, so now you can actually get all the way over here without lantern and actually get to the Beast's Den, which is actually what happens in any percent NMG. I think, maybe. Yeah, so there's that. Oops, just barely didn't catch that. And so, after killing Hera, it's getting pretty long for an episode, 40 minutes. So after that, I'll open the stag, obviously. I'll do that last, actually, so then I have access to a bench. But I'll drop down and open up that whole shortcut area. I don't know, look at the midwife. I'm not gonna talk to her, even though I already know, like, the eating ruse. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, just go to that whole area and do stuff. I don't know. Hollow Nest Seal. 450 more geo. How many relics do I have? Okay, so I have one arcane egg. That was pretty close. That was probably the first time actually that deeplings spawned from one of the eggs, I guess. There specifically. Right, Howling Wraiths made it much quicker to kill that one stalking about. Keep on the lookout for deepling spawns. There is something here, it's just a soul totem. Okay, so I just can't Descending Dark and hit with enough power to actually kill the stalking about, apparently, while it's moving. Even though it works while it's still, so that's pretty strange. Don't know about that. Oh my god, I was moving, excuse me. So, as a result, you definitely should not have shot me there. Pogo would have been a good idea. A very good idea. I need a holiday. A very long holiday. From which I may not return. That's probably not the right word. In fact, I mean not to. Anyway. Another rancid egg. I don't know. Whoops, tried to heal there, but then noticed that I actually didn't take damage in the past, I don't know, 20 seconds. Oh my god, just as I say that. Indeed. I'm bad at the game. Hi, bad at the game, I'm dad. Okay. If you would come down here, thank you. It's actually not necessary to kill all the deep hunters, but I do it anyway since I am thorough, let's just say that. There we go, that's fine. Not the most efficient use of soul, but it works. Still haven't broken that little crumbling floor bit somehow. That's alright. This should be the second, and then Monomon will be the final dreamer that I have to kill. There we go. Great. So is that done? One more dreamer until we can actually fight the Hollow Knight. Pretty good. Big boy. Infection leaking right there. Still gotta kill Umu, which will probably die really quickly with Shade Soul Fluke Nest, but like Umu is actually quite annoying. Like, he's not overly difficult, he just like is invincible for, that's not the right method, is invincible for a large chunk of the fight, so it really doesn't feel that good to do combat against an invincible enemy. There's a stalking about there, but I don't really need to fight it since there's nothing of, I don't know, material use, I guess you would say. What am I doing? Okay, so I mean, this shortcut is completely meaningless at this point, but might as well open it anyway. again, because I'm a completionist of the highest caliber. Yeah, that should be good. Open the shortcut, get the stag station stacked to somewhere. And that'll be the end of the episode. Ah, yeah, I remember now. There's that 3000 Geo vessel fragment. There's the one in Deepnest. There's just way too much stuff in this game. Not a complaint by any means, but like it's pretty hard to just split this game up. Okay, that time it actually worked. The whole stand next to a wall and move closer to it after firing, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's just really hard to fit, like, content. Oh, fuck. Well, that's good. Get to experience this again. Great. So yeah, it's really hard to just, like, fit in, like, a smooth transition, you know, like a smooth break between content in a game like this. What's a place like you doing in a girl like this? So like, cause everything is just, ooh, classic Metroidvania. Interwoven map, whatever the heck, and stuff. So like, I want to be able to like, do stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's really hard to like break between like, cause here I'm gonna just end the episode really quick after getting this thing, and I've neglected things in Deepnest, so it's like really hard to just clear out an area and do things like that. Oh, stag nest, right? Okay, cool shit. Not gonna read new dialogue cause I don't know. And yeah, as you can see, I've had a lot of trouble keeping to like a consistent episode time. Right now it's like 47.5 minutes. So there's that. And that's just really because of the game. Like, I don't know, I started off trying to get like maybe half-hour episodes, but that was just not working. And then if you see it like slowly increased in time, and now it's like 50 minutes. So that's kind of bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, like, episode format. Like, if you want to see an actual continuous playthrough, sort of continuous, like, my 6-hour speedrun is fun for that. But, like, other than, like, just playing through the entire game, completely in one sitting and recording it, there's really no, like, solution to this, because, I don't know, there's just really no good stopping point, really, for Hollow Knight. Anyway, that's the end of episode 7. I'm Verulian, and I'll see you in episode 8. Haha, get it? Because I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Cool, goodbye.